In this video, we're going to go over all the major aspects of the new COVID-19 stimulus plan. We're going to touch on everything from the stimulus checks themselves, to the child tax credit, to housing assistance, and much more. If you're interested in any of that, keep watching. So welcome back to the channel. I'm Chima.
I'm Obina.
And we're the Secret Bros.
Yes, we are.
If you're new to the channel, this channel is all about business, finance, and wealth building. So thank you for tuning in. Let's get started.
All right, so let's jump right into it. We're going to talk about the stimulus checks. I know checks is what's been on everybody's mind, so let's get to it. So this time around, it's a little bit different. It's not the same as before. Not everybody who got it last time is going to get it this time. If you're an individual making under $75,000, congratulations, you are getting your stimulus check.
Yep. Unfortunately, if you make more than $80,000, you are not getting a stimulus check. So if you think about it, with the last stimulus, if you made up to $100,000, it was phased out, and then you didn't get it after 100. Now with this one, it's a cap. So you can get it at 75, but once you reach 80, you get nothing.
Now for couples, if you make under $150,000 a year, congratulations. You will be getting $1,400 per person.
Yeah, so if you make under 150, you're gonna get the check. But if you make over 160 as a couple, you're not getting a stimulus check this time around. In fact, the last stimulus check, if you were making between $160,000 and $200,000 as a family, you still got the checks. Not this time.
They phased it out from that point, right? From 160 to 200K?
Yep, and 200 you got nothing last time around. This time around, 160 you get nothing.
So we can clearly tell they're being a little more stingy with the money. They're trying to make sure that only the people who need it the most are the ones getting it this time. I don't know if those numbers are really targeting the people who need it the most only. Maybe you think people who make over those numbers, man?
I personally think there's a lot of unnecessary exclusion going on, but at the same time, this is what we voted for. This is what we're going to get.
Yep. Let us know your thoughts. You think if you make over 80K as an individual, over 150 as a couple, should you get your stimulus?
So also included in the new COVID stimulus plan, also known as the American Rescue Plan, by the way, is the new provisions around child tax credits. Under what we currently have for the child tax credit program, you pretty much got $2,000 a check up to kids under the age of 17. Whereas with the new provision, you can get $3,000 per child under the age of 17, including 17. So that's also a new thing. In fact, if the child is under the age of 6, it's $3,600 per child. What's especially important with this tax provision is that there's no income limitation at all. One last note on the child tax credit is that it's fully refundable. Why this is important to note is that last child tax credit was partially refundable up to $1,400, and that kind of benefited people who are more well off. But now with this child tax credit, the whole thing is refundable. So that means it's not limited to just $1,400. In fact, you can be making $25,000 a year and still get the full $2,000 per child or for your tax credit. More people this time around are going to be getting more money because of the child tax credit. But it's important to note that it's a tax credit. You know, it's not something you're going to just get in a check right then and there.
So if you don't file your taxes, you're not getting it.
File your taxes.
So let's talk about housing assistance. For housing assistance, it's $20 billion for renters, and that's to help renters pay rent and things of that sort. As of February, 13.5 million people said that they were behind in their rent payment. So hopefully this helps with that. There's $10 billion allocated to homeowners with mortgages, and that should help with mortgage forbearance. Approximately 2.6 million homeowners are on mortgage forbearance. So hopefully this helps a lot. And unlike the last bill, this bill it's a little different here. They have some more direct initiatives to help homeowners, such as helping pay for insurance, helping pay for taxes, and preventing foreclosures. And also, there's $5 billion allocated to help the homeless. So this is an important factor about COVID that people always look over, is that there's a lot of people who are homeless who are suffering because of COVID. So hopefully this helps alleviate some of that homelessness in the communities.
And in fact, if you want us to clarify a little more and do a deeper dive on any aspect of anything we've mentioned today, especially the housing assistance or any other special provision in the bill, leave a comment down below. Notably absent from the American Rescue Plan is the provision for the $15 minimum wage. I'm sure you've probably seen the headlines, and maybe you probably heard about it from a friend or a family member, that this is something that was floated to be added to the bill, but it was removed in the Senate, even though it passed in the House. You know, even though it was added as an amendment, it was voted down, didn't have Democratic support. So unfortunately, for a lot of people, the minimum wage will not be increasing to $15 an hour.
Aww.
So there are other aspects of this bill, because this bill it's a lot. It's $1.9 trillion. There's the pandemic response. There's the provisions for state aid and local aid and all these other aspects of the bill. If you want us to do a deep dive on that, again, maybe you want to do a bigger version of this video and just touch on all the nuances that are in the bill, leave a comment down below. And make sure you like this video, because it tells the algorithm that you like this content and you want to see more of it. And hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Once again, I'm Chima.
I'm Mubina.
And we're the Secret Bros.
And one more thing, make sure you share with a friend.
Oh yeah, and follow us on Instagram. It's @Secret Bros. We really post there almost every day, pretty much every day, especially the stories. Check the stories. The stories are amazing. It's @Secret Bros. Check us out. Leave a like, follow, share with your friends. There's a whole bunch of insightful posts on there, and I think you'll love it.